Yeah, always next week, though. The Vikings will
Right.
be in prime time against the Bears on Monday, so we'll just have to see.
And hopefully, maybe JJ will be back. We've had so many
Maybe.
injured players,
Yeah.
so hopefully we can turn things around.
Right.
All right, Cece, thanks. So let's talk about the standings right now in the NFC North. The Detroit Lions, they're still on top at 8-2 for the first time since the 60s. The Vikings are in second at 6-5. And we remain in the wild card race. And the Packers, they held on to beat the Chargers, putting them at 4-6. The Bears fell to 3-8 after losing to the Lions. The Lions will face the Packers on Thanksgiving morning.
6:04 and switching gears this morning. This morning we're remembering former First Lady Rosalynn Carter. In the last 8 hours, we learned her funeral is set for next Wednesday in Plains, Georgia. Former presidents and first ladies, politicians, actors, so many others are paying tribute to Carter. She died yesterday afternoon at the age of 96, 2 days after entering hospice care. Her husband, former President Jimmy Carter, and her family by her side. NBC's Andrea Mitchell takes a look back at their legendary 75-year love story.
It was a love story now spanning more than 7 decades. Former President Jimmy Carter and First Lady Rosalynn Carter, already the longest married first couple, surpassed 75 years of marriage 2 years ago and celebrated.
75 years, I can't predict.
Both growing up in Plains, Georgia, the Carters went on their first date back in 1945. Though Rosalynn initially rejected his first proposal, the couple tied the knot on July 7, 1946. Their love has seen them through raising 4 children, a presidential term, running the family peanut farm, humanitarian work around the world, and a cancer diagnosis. They've even gone from sharing a kiss on the presidential debate stage to a smooch on the kiss cam at a 2019 NBA game. The relationship hasn't been without tribulations, though, the couple reflecting on writing a book together on Today.
We really did have a terrible time writing the book.
We thought perhaps the last chapter would be about our divorce, and it set in the book.
The 39th president also sharing this marriage advice with Judy Woodruff on PBS.
We make up and give each other a kiss before we go to sleep.
The Carters celebrated the milestone anniversary 2 years ago together in their hometown of Plains, Georgia.
And to my wife, Rosalynn, I want to express a particular gratitude.
It has been a really wonderful 75 years.
Andrea Mitchell, NBC News, Washington.
It's hard. It was 75 years married to the same person, and they've gone through so much together. They were so public about their love for each other, too.
Yeah, it just shows how strong and everlasting their bond is.
For sure.
Beautiful
In our
love
next
story.
half hour here on Sunrise, we are going to take a closer look at the Carters' impact right here in Minnesota.
And then after Sunrise, the Today Show will have live coverage on the life and legacy of the former First Lady.
All right, 6:06 here on your Monday morning. We want to catch you up on a developing story in Minnesota. The search for a missing man out of Goodhue County is now entering its 5th day. The Goodhue County Sheriff's Office gave an update just about 13 hours ago. They told us they found the truck of 57-year-old Brad Nagel, but he's still missing. On Saturday, more than 200 volunteers joined the Sheriff's Office to look for him. Authorities say Nagel was last heard from Wednesday just before midnight. Officials believe he was in the Diamond Bluff, Hager City area.
This holiday week, the holiday week is here, and so are flu and RSV cases. Doctors say they're actually spiking right now across the country. Here at home, kids under 4 are being hospitalized with RSV more often. Kids who are 6 months and younger are more at risk with this virus.
RSV is a virus that really affects the small airways of the lung. And so if you think about it, the smaller you are and the more mucus and inflammation that's getting into those small areas, the less air exchange you get.
Doctors say now is the time to take precautions like washing your hands, wearing a mask, especially before those big get-togethers. For added protection, doctors recommend you get your flu shot and your updated COVID shot. For RSV, babies under 6 months are eligible for a vaccine. There's also an RSV shot for pregnant women.
In the next 24 hours, the commission in charge of picking the new Minnesota state flag and seal is expected to narrow the field down to the top 5. Right now, there are 2,600 submissions to pick from. Commission members will choose a final design for both starting next year. And unless it's rejected by lawmakers next session, they'll become official May 11th, which just so happens to be Minnesota Statehood Day.